Starting with the leading story of this hour, Archbishop of Goa and Daman Father Filipe Neri Ferrao has said that India constitution is in danger. In a letter, the religious leader says many Indians are living in an atmosphere of insecurity. The Archbishop has also said that human rights are under attack and democracy appears to be in peril. Questions are being raised if Father Ferrao is attempting to galvanize voters on religious grounds ahead of general elections. And to bring us more details on this news story, I am joined in by our political editor Kartike Sharma. Kartike, do you see Goa's Archbishop Filipe Neri Ferrao's annual pastoral letter as a reflection of growing discontent towards the ruling government within the Catholic community? Let's not forget that this comes weeks after Delhi Archbishop Anil Kutho in his letter had also shunned the ongoing political atmosphere.
Right to say whatever he wants. But the fact attends to these issues and says that the structure of the constitution is being threatened, then, the charge can also be of the fact that, you can accuse a majority community of utilizing their religious symbols in politics, but same is being done by minority community in the name of constitution. You see, what is happening is that the saving of the constitution campaign is not coming from the civil society, intelligentsia, barring a couple of people within the minority community. It is coming from the religious leaders. So, it also tells us that there is some sort of a debate which is taking place. But then in this debate, whether from the majority or from the minority, religious leaders contesting political parties on the issue of constitution is a debatable topic. That's number one. Secondly, yes, there have been issues of intolerance in the country, but as of now, no one has changed the basic structure of the constitution. Constitution of this country remains unchanged, Akansha. But technically, if you ask me, is there anything wrong in saying that? No, this is a democracy. People have right. If saints and seers and sages can say things,
right,
so can be the minority community and its religious leaders, because both of them are equal when it comes to law. But then they also open themselves to the charge that it is not okay for people from majority community, the saints and seers, to say things, but it is okay for the minority community. So then they themselves put themselves in dock and create a majority polarization. So I think staying away from these issues is better rather than getting into it. We have seen what happened when Sonia Gandhi in 2014 met the Imam of Jama Masjid, and it created a tremendous backlash.
All right. Kartike, also another interesting point is that, the office of the Archbishop influences people all over the world and is directly appointed by the Pope of the Vatican. Could this be viewed as a mission to make Europe believe that the Modi regime is responsible for eroding secularism in India?
There is no erosion of secularism in India. Secularism is part of the basic structure of the constitution, which was inserted when emergency was declared. In fact, when India was born, the word secular was not part of the constitution. Indira Gandhi inserted two words in our constitution, which was socialism and secularism. So it again becomes a debatable point that the most important aspect of a constitution got, I would say, inserted by two very important words, and that too when there was no democracy. It happened without a debate. So, in democracy, the most sacred thing is debate. And there was no debate when these words were inserted. And wasn't India secular before 1975?
Right.
These are debatable issues, but for church to intervene in this matter, politically speaking, it will create a majority backlash. And I think that the only way to save the constitution is to keep the religious figures away from debating it.
Right. Absolutely agree with you. Thank you so much, Kartike, for bringing us that precious perspective.